Welcome to the heart of Sooner Nation, Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. And if you aren't familiar with the saying, Boomer Sooner, you will be soon enough. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Florida State Seminoles taking on the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sooners offense will have the football first. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Oklahoma! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Throws to the tight end. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end. Because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. The play action fake. On target to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Oh, so close to an interception there. If he had held on, he might have run that one to the house. Instead, it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snags it! It may seem like a really aggressive call, but David, you settle for 3 there. It's like handing a win to the defense.
Yeah, and I like aggressive. Aggressive is good for offenses, and we've seen it time and time again. You get beat when you kick field goals. That's something that you look back, it's a big stat. So I like the aggressiveness to go for it, especially when you get it. Like the easy decision, right? First down.
Now second and goal and touchdown Knowles! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And they tacked on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Got his man downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
He makes a catch. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Pulls it in, it's Sategna. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll pull it down. Took care of it himself. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida. They've got them pinned back, and they're trying to rattle their eardrums. Listen to this crowd. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. It's Williams. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got an open man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Pittman. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw again. Makes the catch. It's Williams. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And now, 4th quarter, 4-down territory, almost certainly as they get ready to try to grab the lead.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Somehow, they got up off the deck, and they got back in the game, and they're all tied up.
And with that touchdown, they've tied the game. All you got to do now is kick the extra point. You need to do a great job on special teams covering, and your defense just has to hold on because there are only a few ticks left on the game clock.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. He's got him this time. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Burks. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. This one from deep to try to win the game. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And this to take the lead, and it's getting late. What a disappointment. No good. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.